The metal for the roof finally came in. Whoever had borrowed the trailer, well, they eventually brought it back. So I was able to go pick it all up. Nevertheless, I'm here. I've got it all. I need to reposition this trailer and start staging everything out. There's a lot of different length pieces here, and all the trim and all that stuff. So I need to get this all kind of laid out according to size and how I'm going to be using it, or I guess the order I'm going to be using it, and kind of get everything ready to go. I can start pre-drilling all my holes, and hopefully here in the next day or so I'll be putting this up on the roof. As you can see, I got it all unloaded. Those long pieces they're kind of a challenge. It's heavy. It's 26 gauge metal, and it's just long and flimsy, and so getting it out without scratching it up or tearing it up, bending it, was a chore. I think getting it up on the roof is going to be an even bigger challenge, but I'll get it figured out. But it's all unloaded. I'm going to take the trailer back, not be like the last guy and keep it 3 weeks. So go ahead and drop it back off. That way I can get out here late this afternoon or in the morning and get back on it. Added a couple of 2x6s under there just to kind of stiffen it up a little bit. what I've done is I've laid 4 sheets up here. Laid out where I wanted to drill my holes. And I drilled through all 4 at the same time. I'm putting approximately every 4 feet between my holes, and I have make sure I have a hole next to each rib. So this little section has 2 in it, and then of course you have 1 on each other one. So I have used a pair of pliers. I wrapped electrical tape on here, so that'll hold them together and keep it from moving around. You break less drill bits that way. So that'll hold it, keep it from moving. I can lay it out, drill all my holes, and then hopefully put it up there. I've made a little spacer block that I'll attach to the end of the rafters. That way I don't have to try to hold it at the bottom and line everything up and get it the first screw started and all that. I can just attach that, let it slide down to it, make sure I'm nice and square, and once you put a couple of screws in there, it's not going to move anyway. So that's the plan. It's awful windy. I'm going to move the backhoe over here and set the bucket up there, work out of the bucket, and hopefully I don't drop any of this metal. Put a couple of screws to hold it in place. Tell you what, probably be better off running this row all the way up. Well, let's go get another one. My stop block fell off. So I've made a little progress today. It was, I wouldn't say a steep learning curve, but you know, a few things to kind of figure out, but I'm getting there. I am by no means a metal roof installer, whatever you call them. Metal roofer, a roofer. I have no experience doing this at all. I've done, you know, I've done barns. You know, I've worked on barns and, you know, a little bit on metal buildings here and there, but nothing on this kind of scale. So I am by no means an expert. I'm not even an experienced amateur. So don't take, you know, what I'm doing as advice or how to or anything else, because there's probably guys out there that do metal roofing. It's looking at me and wondering what I'm doing. So, but I'm getting there, you know, in the spirit of the whole DIY house. I want to do it myself. Plus it saves a tremendous amount of money. And you know, if I ruin a sheet or two, I could ruin every sheet up here twice and it would still be cheaper than paying someone else to do it. And in the end, when I'm done, I'll know how to do it. I'll know what not to do anyway. So that being said, I'm gonna get down. Got to go feed the rest of the animals today. But I do have this section of the porch done. The next fun part is going to be tie in all these angles. I'm working on a system for that. If I don't get rained out tomorrow, I'm probably going to be working on that. So I don't know, we'll have to see. We've got a cold front coming through. It's supposed to be rainy and cold and all that fun stuff. So I don't know. I'm just playing, trying to get it figured out. I can't be still. I think y'all kind of figured that out. So, but that's where I'm at. I'm getting a handle on it. I want to add just a quick little garden update. My last video you saw where I put all the rice hulls out here in the garden to try to do something with this heavy clay soil. Last night we had the cold front come through, had all the rain, got 2.5 inches of rain, and this is what I've got. Not a single mud puddle, no water, and I'm actually standing in it. And even though it's wet, there's no, I mean, it's just not muddy. So it looks like the rice hulls are gonna be the ticket.